Hey, good morning to you, Kim, and let's just look at the beautiful view from the Bull River. Yeah, the islands are on my mind with how beautiful the day has really turned out to be, and I mean that too. Even though it's a bit warm and muggy outside, you can always appreciate sunshine and springtime in the coastal empire and low country. 76 degrees, the sensor at Savannah Hilton International Airport is detecting mostly cloudy skies, generally a mix of sun and clouds in the area. Notice that dew point at 63 degrees, though quite elevated, and that humidity is still quite high. Winds are out of the south now, about 5 to 10 miles per hour. They will pick up, too, throughout a lot of the area. So if you're getting out and enjoying it this afternoon, we're going to have a mix of sun and clouds. Highs get into the 80s. If you're on the Sea Islands, you're likely hitting your high temperature now before the sea breeze cools things off a little bit. But either way, more sunshine and clouds do thin somewhat as we get towards 4, 5, 6 o'clock. Either way, really nice day out there. Viper radar is mostly dry, exception some few showers in the offshore waters. It's warm, it's humid. There may be that very spotty sprinkle at times too. But across the region, we have the Bermuda High in essentially full control of the southeast U.S., not to mention the Florida Peninsula and the Atlantic waters. For one, that's why the seas are a bit elevated compared to, say, how they would be on a slack day like today. But the Bermuda High is also keeping the storm track well to the north. That's why the Midwest Ohio Valley are seeing more, let's just say, thunderstorms than we will get to see. And unfortunately, the drought monitor has deteriorated. So it's essentially an extreme drought. I-16 points south, severe drought all points north of that. Regardless of that fact, let's be honest, we're almost 4 inches behind on rainfall for all of the area. We need a significant storm. We need a significant storm system and all of it to come in. We're not looking at the next few days. 81 for the high temperature in Savannah today. Some of you inland may honestly make a run at mid-80s. Winds will be out of the south, even at times southwest inland, 10 to 15 miles per hour. Southeast winds continue, highs in the 80s tomorrow. And again, the most deep moisture continues to be well to our west. It will stay that way. Warmth continues into the weekend, 83. Sunday we go to 85 as we await that cold front behind the banner, of course, to make its way here. It will be decaying on the way in. It will certainly bring an opportunity for some hit or miss showers or storms, and the pattern does tend to stay a little more active into the start of next week, but more is ahead. And a quick breakdown of that, really. Again, mainly dry and warm the rest of the week. Spotty showers at best. No big rainfall even through the weekend. We're going to be looking at a cross-country storm system, though, beyond that Sunday into Monday timeframe. We're looking next week. Possible chance of meaningful rainfall. Main thing is cooler later in the month. We're not out of the woods with freezes yet, so we need to still keep an eye on that. As soon as we know, you'll know with any of this information. So let's make that one known. It will be a beautiful one out there, though, today. And on our local waters, southeast winds at 5 knots now will really pick up in a bigger way later on, 2 to 4 foot seas. Otherwise, really not a bad one out there. Of course, the seas will be elevated due to that southerly flow on the waters. Very warm conditions the next few days and generally rain-free. Sundays when we, first of all, set the clocks forward, but then we look at potentially a more active pattern. Next week's when we are monitoring for big changes. But Kim Gusby, I know the allergies and the fog are not ideal, but
no, it's not.
And the humidity.
And then add in that we spring forward, so we lose an hour. So what?
Oh, I know. It's awful. But don't we love how beautiful it is here?
We do, Jeff Warwick. You just don't want me to get on your case right now.
I mean, it's okay. It's all out of love.
All right, it is. It's all in love. All right, thank you, Jeff.